if you have a TYM T494 or T574, you need to know about this. So if we zoom down in here and we take a look at this, down in here is a little rubber boot that connects these two metal lines. Now that is a hydraulic return line, and it is very prone to splitting and getting damaged, and is very, very easy to lose a lot of oil really fast. And there's a very simple solution for that. So we have this bracket that we make that just bolts in right here. So you pull those two bolts out, this bracket goes right in there into place, and then that hose is pretty well protected. So we're going to install this, but we're also going to be installing our engine side cover for this as well. Here we've got one of our engine side covers. This is the driver side engine side cover. The passenger side one is on the other side of the tractor. We'll show you that when we get over there. So we're going to install this on the same two mounting locations plus the one bolt in front of it. So we'll get this in first. We'll get the front bolts in, and we'll get the two back bolts in place. Then we're going to tighten the front bolt to hold it in place. We'll take our two back bolts out, so this one and this one, take those out, and then we'll reinstall them with this cover. For this, we're going to need a couple different size sockets. We have a 19 millimeter and a 21 millimeter. So the 19 is going to be for these ones back here, while the 21 is going to be for this bigger one up front. Now these bolts are tight, as they should be, and I should have brought a longer ratchet, but I didn't. For those not experienced with this sort of thing, you can pull harder than you can push. So if you're in a situation where you either need to tighten something down a lot or loosen something, try to get yourself to where you're pulling on it rather than trying to push. So I've got all three bolts out. At this point, we're going to get the cover in place. We'll get all three bolts back in. I know I said all three bolts, but we really only need two for what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to get the front one in and tight so we can get the other bracket installed. We'll swap back to our 19. We'll take that bolt back out. We'll get our other bracket in. So I know I'm kind of blocking you out. You can't see it, but we're just sliding that bracket up. All right, now with this, same situation. TYM does not give you a specific torque spec for any of these bolts. From the dealer that I talked with, these rear ones should be at 75 foot-pounds, and the front larger one will be at 120 foot-pounds. These bolts are prone to loosening on every manufacturer tractor because it has such a stressful job of holding this in place, which is what holds your entire loader in place. So those are something that you want to check every 50 hours or so if you can. Just throw a wrench on those and just make sure that they're good and tight, not backing out. A lot of people have issues with them starting to back out. We're going to go to the other side, and we're going to install the engine side guard on the other side of the tractor. So I removed the bolts and installed the cover and started tightening the bolts down, and then we found out the camera wasn't recording. But the process is the exact same. You've got the same two 19 millimeter, and you've got the same 21 millimeter, I think it was, 22 millimeter. So you've got the same bolts, same torque specs, exact same procedure. Take them out, put them in, and then this side is almost done. If you look up here, there's two holes. So we have another plate here that we can attach to. So when we get those tightened up, we'll go ahead and open the hood, and then we're going to drill out these two holes right here, and then we're going to install some bolts there too. Thanks for checking it out. And if you have any questions, you can give us a call, 315-335-5421. Thanks.